shit don't fall. What's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys!
And we're back with an all-new power review. Today is Sunday, July the 29th. It's like 10:45 at night. We took a long nap. We had to do our outside video today. We do an outside video every summer. Then the heat killed us. We went to go see Beyonce last night, so we were exhausted. We woke up. It was almost 7 o'clock. There was no dinner. I had to go get dinner. We actually watched Power at 8 o'clock with the rest of the world today. So we're just getting to reviewing it, but whatever. We're here. Sorry it's late. Also, shout out to the people who have been watching our reviews. I noticed that, you know, I do have some people who normally watch our shows and stuff, so I recognize you guys. We do have a lot of new people, and I saw a couple people come and they were like, why is the review longer than the actual episode? Because I'm thorough and some people like it. I like to get into every nook and cranny of the show. And on top of that, the person who created Power enjoys it as well. So you can even watch half of it. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to get into every nook and cranny.
Okay.
I'm sorry if the show runs over 60 minutes sometimes.
It is?
That's just how I do. Last week was like 110.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, if it was up to her, it would be 10 minutes. So, there's that. There's that. But there are shorter reviews out there, just in case you want to see them. But, you know, sometimes we run over. I start talking a lot.
Sometimes we do run over. We do start talking a lot.
But let's get into this episode. This episode is entitled Happy Birthday, which I love. At the end, on Courtney's thing, when she was like, because it wasn't a happy birthday at all. That's why we wanted to name it Happy Birthday. That's so funny to me.
Watching it, I was like, this is actually one of the worst birthdays I've ever witnessed.
It was bad. It wasn't sad, it was bad.
It was bad. It was terrible.
But anyway, y'all know I was ready for episode 5 because, I mean, it still was really crazy and it's digging more in. I was prepared for somebody to fucking die because y'all know how Courtney doing episode 5. So that just means episode 6 something crazy might happen. I don't know.
This is crazy that we're more than halfway through.
And Dre's still alive.
What the hell? And Maria hasn't been pulled up again.
I forgot about Maria again.
I'm not forgetting about her.
We still got that laptop and Brie. I don't think I forgot about that laptop even to Proctor. But anyway, you know what? I'll ask that later in the show. But anyway, this episode starts off with the Italians and Vincent and Sammy and Tommy are sitting at, you know, the bar at the Italian little thing, and they're just trying to figure out why they're there. And Sammy's just like, I don't give a fuck what we're here for, but I'm not taking up for your ass whatever happens, and that's that. So Vincent comes in and he's just like, you know, things just aren't adding up. I want to know if you really did take care of what you said you took care of as far as that guy and this whole drive-by. Like, nothing's just adding up. And he's like, you know, tell me the truth. And Tommy looks at Teresi, and Teresi kind of gives him a nod like, yeah,
nigga, might as well just tell the truth.
You should tell the truth. And he ends up admitting to it. You know, he says that he didn't handle it, and I think he even says that it was Dre. I think he did. He was like, it was somebody named Dre, and he was like, you know, he didn't handle it. And Vince was like, you know, why didn't you come to me? Why didn't you tell me the truth? I could have helped you. So he basically tells Teresi, these are your people.
Like, these are your niggas.
You need to get rid of one of them, and now. And if you don't get rid of one of them, I'm gonna get rid of all 3 of y'all asses. So Teresi,
like, what a way to come on.
Right, he pushes them down both on their knees, and he's like trying. You can tell like he's really trying to decide, because in my heart I feel like he really wanted to shoot Tommy's ass.
Of course.
I mean, I really do feel like he wanted to shoot Tommy's ass. I just couldn't see myself killing Tanea, and it's just like, especially if I just met this motherfucker this year and they already a grown ass adult. It's just like,
it was for Connie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the only thing I can think of. Like, I mean, because if he would have shot Tommy, then this whole deal and him being a rat to get out to be there for Connie when she died would be for nothing.
That's true. But yeah, anyway, he goes, he points the gun at Sammy. He says sorry, he points the gun at Sammy, and he pulls the trigger, but there's no bullets in the fucking trigger.
That was scary.
Which instantly made me feel bad, because I knew it was going to make Sammy like, so you was going to kill me.
For this nigga?
But, Vincent's like, yeah, he's like, I'm going to let y'all go. He was like, but, you know, from here on out, we're family. Nothing more, nothing. What was this alone?
Okay, girl.
Nothing more, nothing less. We're nothing but family. I don't need another re-up from you, Tommy. Teresi and Sammy, y'all on your own. Right. It's just like...
Damn.
It's just like Tommy is just fucking things up.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And like he's been fucking up with the Italians from day fucking one. Like he better be lucky that Vincent just didn't make the decision to just kill his ass, honestly. Because I don't think he's ever had problems out of Sammy until this shit. So it's just like, yeah. So then we move on to we move on to Ghost and Tariq, and they're driving. He picked him up from Choke for his birthday. Tariq really don't understand why the fuck he gotta come home for his birthday, and he just like, you ain't never missed a birthday at home, so yeah. And he brought up that, you know, he knows about his mother telling him the truth. You know what, Power Writers, if y'all are watching this, even if y'all not, I'm just talking to y'all, period. I don't understand Ghost this season.
This man is a crazy nutball.
He's garbage. Like, he sucks as a husband. He sucks as... I mean, he probably always did, y'all, but it's like on the 10th power now. Like,
he sucks as a man.
Horrible. Like, he's a horrible person at this point. Yeah. And it's just like, I mean, I know that sometimes death can bring out the worst in you, so it could be that, but it's just like, god damn, are y'all gonna bring back Ghost? Because I don't know who this motherfucker is.
Trash.
He is trash. You know, he telling Tariq, you know, basically to ignore what the fuck his mother said. That's Tasha's version. One day when you're old, I'll give you my version. That shit is always relevant.
What is your version, nigga?
Why, after all of this shit that happened, you still not trying to tell this boy the truth?
My whole thing is, what's wrong with you being a parent? Like, you just went and simply undermined everything that Tasha said and did. It's just like, why can't y'all come on a mutual page for anything other than killing and stabbing and illegal shit?
Right, gonna say, you know your mother's hurting. Motherfucker.
Take what she said with a grain of salt. Nigga, you're the one who's out here driving around a fucking drunk. A crazy person.
I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Like, and it was just kind of like Tariq was kind of looking at him like,
okay, bitch,
same old nigga from the block.
That's it.
So then we get to Tasha, and obviously Tasha and Silver had sex the night before, and
I'm so happy we were.
Yeah, y'all to that. Never have to show another Silver and Tasha sex scene again.
I don't want to see it. I actually, honestly, if I can be honest and quite frank, I don't need any more sex scenes in here. I got my one from Julio, and that was enough. I mean, it's just too much to be going on. I don't need no more sex.
This is a Tanae decision. This is not a show decision. I'm ready for one. Y'all can... I'm not going to say that because then y'all going to start attacking me, so I'm going to be quiet.
What, you wanted some Jamie and Angie shit?
But like I was saying...
I hope they give each other herpes.
I'm just glad that... I'm just glad that we didn't have to see that because I never... That takes me back to Tommy and Holly. I never needed to see another Tommy and Holly sex scene again. Ugh. You remember when he sweated on her or he spitted on her? Yeah. Like drool came out of his mouth?
Please, that's enough.
Then he just pulled his pants up like it was nasty.
It's gross.
But anyway, yeah, so Tasha's all giddy and Silver's just telling her, you know, you don't have to stay at the hotel. You can come and stay with me. And she's just like, I don't know because, you know, Yaz. And he's like, bring Yaz with you.
I'm ready to be a stepfather.
I'm ready to be that man. You know, Tariq is in choke now, so it can just be me, you, and Yaz. Fuck James.
Yeah.
So they go to order Tariq's cake, and the guy like catches Tasha off guard because he's just like, oh, you're getting your regular, your strawberry, and your chocolate. And Tasha was just like, I'll just be getting one today. And I was just like, damn. That really hurt my feelings too. Yeah. Like, damn.
Yeah. She should have ended up just getting both though because it was still Randy's birthday.
You know what? She should have got both. They still should, especially with it being so close.
Right. I mean, it's celebrated.
Yeah.
But you know what? They don't have any real good guidance, so whatever.
I mean, they got mama, but
they need to know they need the Lord.
So then we get to the feds, Angie and them, and they're on their way to a meeting. But first, Angie pulls out a folder and she's telling Tamika, and she's talking to Tamika, and she's just like, yeah, this is records showing that Mock and Sachs put an illegal tracker on Tommy Egan's car without my consent, without any of us knowing, and you need to say something to them. So Tamika's like, what, for real?
I get him.
All right, I'll get him. So So we get in a meeting. They get in a meeting, and basically Tamika is telling them that they're shutting down the Jimenez case. She thanks all of them for helping, get as close as they got. But she's just like, we're shutting it down. Of course, Angie's like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. She's just like, no, Angie, shut the fuck up. Like I said, this shit is shut the fuck down. I already told I forgot who she said she told.
Somebody.
What's
that guy's?
David Rosen. What's his position? I think it's Attorney General. She said she had already told the Attorney General that she was shutting it the fuck down. See, instantly I was thinking, well, was Tamika the one working with the Jimenez? Like, why the fuck Tamika don't want to just go ahead?
Because her fucking boss probably was like, no, bitch. We said no.
Yeah, but Angie's a little bit annoyed about it, but what are you gonna do? And wait a minute. Oh yeah, but while I'm on there, I'm just gonna put it all together. So as soon as Angie leaves out, she brings up the tracker. Was Angie still in there?
No, she was gone.
Yeah, she brings up the tracker to them and she tells them, Angie's on to this. She knows what the fuck is going on, and y'all need to hurry and get some information from Tariq. And Sax is just like, I just want to let you know that bitch is trash and something ain't right with her. We need to be getting her. And Mike is just like, fuck all that. We'll get information from Tariq to fucking day. I'm just like, see, Sax, it's not just about taking down the bad guys. He wants Angie's blood.
Yeah. It's like almost disgusting.
And he has since episode 1, season fucking 1. He ain't never liked her ass.
Because she won't let him fuck.
So yeah, that's true too. Cause
that's crazy.
Do you remember way back when him and Medina were joking, and he was like, who would you rather fuck, Angie or would you rather fuck Frankie? And he was like, I would fuck Frankie. He was like, I like a woman that's like manly with balls. And Sax was like, nah, I fuck Angie. And he was like, cause she's full of herself. I want to see what she looks like when she's full of me. Sax is trash. He's trash.
That's why he don't like it, because she wouldn't let him fuck. This bitch let Greg fuck and Ghost, and he wouldn't let me.
But so then Donovan, which I ain't mad at Donovan. Donovan did the right fucking thing, because when she hit the fan, because Tamika asked, she said, "What do you think? Do you think
I got something to tell you?" Like, damn, Donovan. But ain't nobody really loyal to Donovan anyway, so fuck him.
True. Exactly. If you think about it, Angie used Donovan in this thing. You know what I mean? Like, she used him, and she kind of.
And he wanted to clear his name. Shit,
She didn't tell all the details, so to me, she fucking lied to him. So, but Tamika goes to Angie, and she lets her know, I've been new about the tracker. I approved the fucking tracker, and we didn't tell you because I don't know, I know how far to trust you. And I knew what I was getting myself into when I hired your ass, and I just don't know about you yet.
I'm glad that she told her that I can't trust you.
And, she was just like, so, basically, like, you keeping secrets, like, you're not telling me everything. You're undermining me.
I'm sorry,
you're undermining my authority. And, Tamika had to get her ass together. And then she brought up, what Donovan told her about this whole case.
So what you doing about that shit, girlfriend?
Why you keeping secrets, bitch? And she was like, I hope this is really what you're saying it is. And she said, and she told us something that Angie needed to fucking hear, which I don't understand why this hasn't gone through her brain yet. It's not just about taking people down. Arresting people. It's basically.
It's not just about getting the bad guys. Also, how you
get them. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you can't do it the illegal way.
She do whatever the fuck she want to do. Honestly.
What did Proctor call her? Overzealous. What's it called?
Overzealous.
Jesus.
AUSA.
Yeah, overzealous AUSA. That's exactly what
That's exactly what she is.
Like,
calm your ass down, bitch.
True fucking statement. So then we get back to Tariq and Sammy, and basically Tariq's apologizing about and telling why he was gonna do. He was like, I knew the gun was light. I knew it really wasn't going. I really wasn't gonna shoot you.
He's a lying ass bitch, Sammy.
And Tariq, Sammy was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do now because I don't have no work. And Tariq just like, I think this Tommy thing will come through, and he's just telling him that he the Fed's still trying to get information out of him. I didn't know he had told Sammy. Did he already admit that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know he had told Sammy, but he was just like, do you think he'll crack? And he's like, they want the, basically they want the guy that was on the inside. They want Ghost. So I'm just like, to me, this makes Sammy a bad person too.
Right.
That's just how I feel. Like, I just feel like y'all are the fucking Italians. Why y'all being some fucking rats right now? I mean, is it okay to be a rat when it comes to your family? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know the street code. I didn't grow up on the streets. I'm just asking. Because I thought the Italians, like, these were some fucking mobsters. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, that's what the Italians do too. Because I know for a fact if they knew that Tariq was out snitching on anybody, they would probably cut his fucking tongue out. So
let me get to Tommy, and he's telling Ghost and Kanan what happened. Like, as far as him almost getting shot and shit. And, Kanan's just in the corner just sucking it all in. Because, see, the thing is that all of this went down because of Kanan. See, Kanan is trash, and I don't fuck with him. I don't give a fuck. I'm never going to trust this motherfucker. It's actually time for him to die. I told y'all he could have died in that fire a couple seasons ago. Like, Kanan is literally the devil.
He is the devil.
He's the fucking devil. And,
he's just the devil.
And Tommy was just kind of like unsure if it was Dre, and he was like, "Oh no, it was definitely Dre. It was definitely Dre." I'm like,
it was Kanan.
Then he like, "Yeah, y'all better be lucky I showed up when I did. I was on time, cause ain't no telling." And Tommy like, "Yeah, cause he was the one that helped us out. Was with him venting me."
So the thing about it didn't come to your brain like, damn, what the fuck was Kanan doing around there? Like, out of all
he was. Then he said he was supposed to be meeting up with him.
What the fuck ever? Like,
that's what I said. So then he was like, basically he told Ghost Dre's gonna die today, and Ghost was like, no, he can't, because now he's working on that project with Tate, and it's gonna look like I did it. How crazy would it look
especially now because he's already been introduced? How crazy would it look that another person around James has died so close? Like,
yeah. So I mean, that kind of pissed him off, and then Kanan had made the joke like, "Your pretty ass always want to be on TV and shit," and it's just like that's the whole thing. Ghost's whole struggle since season 1 is being legit and being a fucking drug dealer. Like, it's really hard to be both at the same
because he really wants to be clean.
And let's add a tragedy in there too. So we got him all fucked up from the tragedy. We got him trying to be this good businessman. Then we got him also being a drug dealer. Like, it's just on. That's why he's drinking. That's why he's drinking himself
because he's
to death. So then they Tommy and Ghost had trying to like this kind of started going back and forth, and he told him after this whole deal as far as like the money and shit, like they don't have to associate with each other no more, and Ghost was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, and he was just like, when you around Tariq, act like you don't fucking know me. And he was like, sure, no fucking problem. Did I put on here? Oh yeah, so then then Kanan, I think this was another part, but Kanan had said something to him, because Kanan, the whole thing is he always teasing Tommy about how he can't do shit without Ghost.
I wish they would just call him Jamie.
So he was just like, basically he told him that he know it's a beef kind of going on between Dre and Cristobal, and he was like, we could like really, spark that beef up for real, like, so we could really get some shit popping. And Tommy just like, nah, I'm good.
Actually, Tommy has so much going on right now.
Right, that's the last thing he needs to
get into anything
exactly.
extra.
And Kanan was just like, all right, I'll holler at you later. But I already knew Kanan was about to fuck some shit up. That's just how we do. Like, it's like whenever he does try to pull Tommy in or anybody in to help him, and they kind of just like, no, he just like, do the shit myself anyway. It's cool. Less people around to know what the fuck I did anyway. So then we get to
he's really Satan.
He is. We get to... No comment.
Satan.
I was about to say something, but no comment. 50 Cent might be watching this. So then we get to this meeting with Dre, Tate, Stern, which I completely forgot about Stern, and fucking Ghost, and Bo James. And they're talking, and basically Tate is letting them know that, from now on, Dre is going to be the person that represents the that's going to represent this whole, what?
I just thought about Stern and his racist ass.
Yeah. He's going to be the one to represent the fundraiser and the what's it called? The QPC?
Yeah.
The QPC project. And, you know, Ghost is just going to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, you know, basically it's not fair. And he's worked hard and he's been the one helping. And he's just like, you know, it really doesn't matter. This is who I pick. I'm in charge of this shit. You can shut the fuck up. And, you know, basically tells him it's nothing he can do. I mean, because as he's explaining this whole thing about Dre, I mean, it sounds good. I mean, like Courtney was saying, Tate went and got Ghost because he felt like he could control him, but Ghost is doing too much. So it's just like now he's gone and got a motherfucker who is not a good choice either, but somebody else that could be a little easier to control.
Because my whole thing is like Ghost right now is just reckless.
Yeah,
like he is just
it's too much
reckless.
of him.
Like I bet Tate almost wishes that he never even reached out to his ass at this point.
And he kind of, you know, once they left out, he was talking to Stern, and Stern was like, you know, I was in Berlin trying to get to know myself all over again, and I come back to this fuck shit. When I met you, every obstacle that I put in front of you, you found a way to wiggle your way out of that shit. Find yourself a way to wiggle the fuck out of this shit.
Wriggle out, like, and I'm done.
Yo, and that Stern was racist.
He said,
I thought we already had a black.
We already have a black. Okay, Stern.
So then we get to we meet Kendrick the crackhead.
Laces.
You know,
ain't that his name?
Okay, what was it?
It's not Laces?
I can't remember. Oh. Kendrick Lamar was really good in this, and it was so crazy because somebody said to me, I'm not going to stay where I was. It was a couple people. It was a couple of y'all, but a couple people was like, yeah, like, Pop was starting to have a lot of guest stars just like Empire. No, they're not. No.
First of all, whoever said that shit to you, I will cuss them the fuck out. Don't you ever put that shit in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Like it's on the same fucking level. Because my thing is, for the people that are entering, they still have to be good actors.
Well, I like what Courtney said. She said, in order for you to be a guest star, you have to play somebody who is completely the opposite
of what you are.
And these motherfuckers in Empire
are doing fucking cameos. So.
I mean, even some of the actors, Cookie and them, they be in themselves too.
So it's just like, I don't know.
I'm just saying. But it wasn't just one of y'all. It was a couple of y'all that had said that. But yeah, I thought Kendrick Lamar did an amazing job. He basically played a crackhead that Kanan used to help him take down the Taínos. That's basically what he did. You know, at first he was trying to sell him something, but then Kanan saw that, you know, he could use him for something else. Lacey almost died because I figured Kanan say, well, let me just go ahead and get rid of you so it won't be Laces. It won't be no evidence left around that I did this shit.
Let me tell you about Laces, okay? Laces said, who are you? Let me tell you, Laces knew when to be crazy in the motherfucker.
Right. He snapped out that shit.
Who are you?
Quick. He knew. As soon as he heard that gun cock.
Who are you? I don't even know you.
Quick.
Huh?
Quick.
And then he gonna give him the salad. He a nasty nigga again. I said, you just ain't know who he was 30 seconds ago.
Because I was a little, because when they announced it the middle of this week, I was like, Kendrick Lamar.
Let me tell you what all these people lying on fucking social media. Yeah, you know Kendrick Lamar gonna be there to rap.
I thought it was gonna be a concert
party. Y'all all said that shit. Y'all all was motherfucking wrong. Y'all don't know nothing.
I didn't know what he was gonna do. I didn't think he was gonna be perform. I mean, I didn't think he was gonna be at no birthday party, but I thought he was gonna be Kendrick Lamar. But I thought he did a really good job. So then we get to Angie and Ghost. Ghost calls Angie to the fucking tennis shoe store. Gonna tell her, oh, I needed your opinion on picking some tennis out for Tariq's birthday.
For your son?
She said, what?
That's not my fucking son, nigga. I don't know the shit that he like.
You know, she basically was telling him, you know, we can't, you know, first it was a cup of coffee, now it's this, next it would be something else. Like, I'm really not trying to go here with you. And she even brings up Dre, and she's like, are you still working with Andre Coleman? And he's like, yeah, but we not doing that, and you know, I can't speak for what the fuck he doing. And she was just like, yeah, no. And then, you know, he kind of reminded her that it was Raina's birthday too, and that kind of made Angie feel bad, but she still found a way to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because I'm also also like, bitch, don't fucking bring up Raina to make her feel bad and stay with you. You a trash ass nigga.
Exactly. Tell us about a beef with Dre.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I don't know why I put this.
Where?
Tell us about a beef with Dre. I can't remember why I put that. Sometimes I put like less notes just so I won't have to use too many lines and I forget shit.
But you still end up doing 2.5 pages.
Shut up.
It doesn't even matter.
Shut up. So then we get to Dre and he comes, you know, in the office. Got the pretty black girl there and, you know, she's just like, yeah, I guess you forgot about the non-compete clause. And, you know, obviously James St. Patrick didn't. He's actually here to sue the fuck out of us. So with that being said, we're going to have to let you go.
Yeah, holla.
And that's effective immediately, which also means you cannot have the fundraiser here tonight. So this was James basically reeling his way out of what the fuck happened. And Dre is just like in shock because fuck the fundraiser. The motherfucking Jimenez is going to kill him.
Right, because he's supposed to be expanding this club.
What the fuck is going to happen next week with him losing these fucking clubs?
Yep.
Oh my god, he gonna have to fuck Karen. I mean, Karen got a crush on him anyway.
Yeah.
He gonna have to fuck.
Yeah, hi.
And you know, Ghost is just like, you know, don't worry about anything, Andre. I already have rescheduled everything to True for the fundraiser, so we should be all good, buddy. And I'm just like, yeah.
Shit.
I knew it was still gonna be some shit with Tate though. I mean, we not there yet, but I knew it was gonna be some shit with Tate too. So then we get to Proctor and he gets a call from Angie and Angie's asking him, do he want to be a lawyer again? And he like, duh, bitch, what the fuck you want me to do?
Right.
So basically he sets up a meetup with Angie and Tommy.
How is this gonna help him be a lawyer again? Is this what I want to know?
Well, that's my question too, but also it's just like, Proctor, don't you value your life? I mean, I'm sure Tommy.
I mean, he wasn't gonna kill her in front of.
He's not gonna kill his ass now, but don't be fucking sneaking up on me with no fucking Angie.
That shit was funny.
Are you fucking crazy?
No, when Tommy fucking saw Angie and walked that
It's a setup.
It's a fucking setup. And walked in his car, I was in tears.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
one of the most paranoid niggas I know.
Are you fucking crazy? I mean, I know you want your job back, but this the wrong motherfucker to be setting the date up with.
That shit is funny, especially her ass. He was scared as fuck.
He was scared as fuck. So basically, she's just like, I know you're the distributor for the Jimenez, and I know you was here, and I know you was there, and I can help you out. And Tommy is just looking like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? And she's just like, he's like, I know this has something to do with your boyfriend. Well, your ex-boyfriend. And she's just like, whatever. And she's still telling him about shit she know. So she goes to his car and pulls the fucking tracker out. And he's like, what the fuck is that? That's illegal, Angela. That's illegal, Angela. Like, you ain't never say shit about my tracker.
This nigga is like
paranoid as fuck.
I don't want any parts. I know he's rethinking answering the motherfucking phone, and he hates Angela's ass. So he's just like, I don't have time for none of this shit.
So when she pulls out the tracker, she's just like, I can offer you full immunity. She never came all the way out and said what she wanted him to do, but he knew it, you know, especially with him saying, I'm not the fucking distributor for Jimenez. You think that's what the fuck
Don't you say anything else, Tommy.
Right. Don't say shit else. And she was just like, I'm just letting you know the DOJ is coming for you, so you better pick something.
Shit. Pick a side, nigga.
I knew that tracker was gonna come back to bite us in the ass. I knew it. They ain't done with that tracker either. Even with Tommy having it. Nope.
I want to know what he's gonna do.
I do.
I said I want to know what he's gonna do.
I was gonna talk about it later, but he's gonna put that shit on one of the Jimenez cars.
Oh, Liddy. Okay, great.
I mean, he's not exactly ratting on them, but
True.
He's giving them. Stop ratting.
No, bitch. I ain't said shit. What the fuck you mean? And it's the Jimenez, bitch. They gonna kill me. I already have a crazy ass nigga named Jason on my ass. Like, no.
So then we get to the fundraiser, another fucking party fundraiser, and you know, Ghost is mingling. He looks over, he sees fucking Dre's there, instantly his blood starts boiling. It's just like, you know, Ghost is a walking timing what's it called?
A ticking
time bomb. Honestly, truly, like, it takes nothing for him to lose it. You remember how cool, calm, and collect Ghost used to be? That shit that went out the fucking window.
You want to know why? It's the motherfucking booze.
Yo,
like,
he goes off like that. His wife, his kids, his fucking co-workers, his enemies, he goes the fuck off on everybody.
Anybody can fucking get it.
So he basically goes to Tate and is just like, what the fuck is he doing here? Like, I thought this was over. And he just like, you know, I heard about what happened with Dre.
The fucking stunt you pulled, nigga.
And him losing the club and shit. He's like, but that doesn't have anything to do with me. I can still choose who I want to represent me. And there are plenty of donors here who might give Dre a job. So, you know, there's that. So that shit pissed Ghost the fuck off. And he was about to go off, and Stern was just like, chill. You know, we already
next time.
Right, we already got the step one. We done made him lose the fucking club.
Yep.
We'll get his ass next time. Ghost is just
crazy.
Needs to chill the fuck out. Wait a minute. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Ghost really does need to chill the fuck out. Like, he about to have a fucking heart attack.
Oh, okay, so then we get to the dinner for Tariq, and they all sitting around the table. It's just weird.
It is weird.
It's just weird.
You know.
And Ghost, mind you, why?
Is a real piece
Yeah, Ghost
is
a piece. I didn't know that Ghost was just not going to show up at fucking all. I never knew that was a part of the plan. But, you know, he did get a text from Tasha while he was there. But then while Tasha's at dinner, she gets a text from Silver. And he's just seeing how things is going. And she's just like, Ghost never came. And then Mom's like, who the fuck you over there talking to?
And you need to mind your own damn business, Mom.
Fucking Lala's there. And Tommy's there. Yaz is there eating her string beans. It's awkward as shit.
It is awkward.
And also, Ghost never went and got the cake either. So Silver ends up, you know, saying that he'll get the cake. And then while they're sitting there, you know, talking, Tariq gets a fucking bitmoji from Kanan talking about what's up, fam.
Oh, this bitmoji, now I just want to know if this really 50 Cent's phone.
Y'all tried it, and next thing you know, tomorrow 50 Cent will come out with some fucking bitmojis, bitch.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
So then you know, Tommy and them, they're all talking, and Tommy's like, is Ghost coming? And she's just like, I don't know. And they kind of go into a little back and forth. You can hear them in the background.
Is he here?
So they like, I got a gift for Tariq. Come on, Reek. It's outside.
I'm thinking like, oh shit, he done bought Tariq a car.
So he they showed him and Tariq. He letting Tariq drive, and he just telling him, you know, you don't need no fucking license. As long as you tall enough to ride the ride, you can drive. And
that's it.
He tell him somewhere to pull over, and then he just go straight in. He's like, you was the one that told Dre that we was coming for him. And he like, huh? He's like, you overheard me talking to your father at your sister's funeral, and you told Dre I was coming. He's just like, yeah. And he's just like, why the fuck did you do it? And he was like, because he helped me get my enemy. So, and he's just like, well, do you realize how much that shit is fucking me up? First of all, he killed a really good friend of mine, the priest.
Yeah.
He almost got me fucking killed. He done fucked up all of my shit. He almost got you killed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And, you know, he basically told him, you know, we're your family. Like, what happened to loyalty, bitch?
And basically, like, you only loyal to your fucking self. Just like your trifling ass daddy.
And, yeah, and that's what I was going to say. He told him, he was like, you just like your father. You only loyal to yourself. You only worried about your motherfucking self. And that kind of clicked something into Tariq here, too, because
if you want to be anything, it's total
exactly the total opposite of Ghost. And that shit really had him thinking is like, Kanan has said that shit. Tasha has said that shit. Tommy has said that shit. Like, literally everybody tells Tariq how selfish his fucking father is.
Right.
And he also knows that Ghost is selfish. I mean, he got to watch it from leaving his fucking mother to, you know, just how he handles situations.
In the parenting life.
He's fucking selfish. And it's just like, that kind of like pissed Tariq off at himself. Because he's just like, yeah.
I definitely don't want to be like that.
I'd rather be like my father, Kanan. So, then we get back to the house and, bitch, shit hit the fan quick. You know, first Silver comes in with a cake. They thank him for bringing the fucking cake. Nobody ever looks at the cake. Well, he really didn't have time to look at the cake.
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell you. The mother, you dress really nice to be a delivery man. Stop being so fucking
We
smart.
gotta get mama up out of here, for real. I mean, I know she's Yaz's babysitter, but we gotta get her up.
Or man.
So next thing you know, the police come and it's the one that's supposed to be investigating Raina's murder, and we also see Blanca, bitch.
That bitch is obsessed.
Dressed up in her fucking real uniform today, and you know they tell them that they basically come in to get Tasha's gun. And she's just like, oh no, didn't y'all know my gun was stolen? So he's like, oh, well, call in and check on that. But it's just really awkward. And like looking from Mama and Lala's point of view, it's just like, why does it seem like y'all are investigating me when y'all are supposed to be investigating Raina's murder? Like it's just really starting to seem weird, like that question to her. And also Tasha, she's really not doing a good job at lying. Like she looks like she's fucking lying. It's just weird. So at that point, Silver jumps in and he's just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here? Y'all supposed to be investigating murder. Why are y'all here with a fucking warrant to get this gun? Like, what does that have to do? He's just like, we're just following protocol.
Okay, well, I'm a lawyer.
Well, I'm
there you go. Oh, it's not
no need for
the lawyers involved. Oh, you started it,
bitch. So.
Oh, her story checks out. Bitch, shut up.
Yeah, so they end up leaving, but the whole time in the corner, Lala is looking real fucking suspicious. Like, I don't know what Lakeisha gonna end up doing, cause she already don't like the Tasha be fucking lying.
Yeah.
And she done already told her, I got your bag. I'ma cover for you if you need me to.
No, but the thing about it is, honestly, you don't know anything about this drug life, so I don't know if you really would cover for me. So it's some shit that you just did.
But you know what? I think that she might have to end up covering her. I think this is gonna come back to bite Tasha in the ass, for real. I do. I think this whole situation is gonna come right back around full circle.
Well, it ain't gonna come to bite her in the ass. It's gonna come to bite Angela's ass in the ass, because she shouldn't have fucking went with her on this crazy ass idea.
She also lied about that gun, though. Tasha just lied about the gun
being
stolen.
Well,
and that's what Silver had told her. You lied right to the police. Like, I know all about that gun. You already told me. And he basically felt like Tasha's lying that she was the one that killed Ray Ray, and it was actually James. And he's like, you need to stop covering for James. And she was like, I'm not covering for James. I was the one that did it the whole time. Here come fucking nosy ass Tariq, not knowing how to stay in a child's fucking place. God damn! God damn!
It's like, boy, so if this nigga tries to confess for this murder, I will die.
That's what's gonna happen next, and it's really gonna fuck shit up. But Silver just told her, if James didn't do it, then you're a fucking accomplice. Either way, I'm fucking out of here until you decide to tell me the motherfucking truth. And it's just like, Tasha, I don't care how good the D is. Don't fucking tell him nothing.
Hell no.
It's just too much.
It is too much.
It's too much going on. When I saw them come to that fucking door, I said, I know this bitch ain't about to get raided again. I know this apartment is not about to get raided. It's just too much. And all of this shit that's in the name of Raina, this investigation, this messy ass investigation, this messy ass fundraiser, Raina didn't deserve it.
Raina wasn't about no mess.
This is terrible. This would be some shit in Tariq's name. Let his legacy be trash, not fucking Raina's.
Wow.
Fuck Tariq. Cause see, when he went and asked Tasha, you wish it was me? Yes, motherfucker, I do.
Alright.
Anyway, So now we're back at the party, because remember he never took his ass home to celebrate his twin's birthday.
This was embarrassing.
And Tate's up there and he's just like, we reached the goal. They celebrating and shit. Ghost is getting wasted. See, that's the thing.
Why is he even still there?
Ghost not drinking mixed drink. Like, he drinking shit straight dark liquor.
Yeah.
He getting
the rich
taking
it back.
Up. The Reverend come and tell him, I just want to let you know that despite everything that's going on, I still know that at the end of the day, there was a tragedy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like everybody around him, especially as far as his fundraisers, forgetting that it was a tragedy. The people at home are acknowledging that Raina died. Ghost just don't want to deal with that. So, Ghost can't even fucking sit. And he like, whenever you ready to talk, just call me. I'm not your fucking son.
Nigga, when you ready, call me. Because you're a bitch.
So then Ghost starts going off on Tate, and he's just like, why the fuck I'm not the one that's still representing him, and he's just like, that motherfucker's still slinging dope. I'm like,
yo, drop this shit. That motherfucker's still slinging dope. I said, shut up.
so basically, Tay starts going off on him, and he tells him, you know, basically, you're unworthy to have this position anymore.
Right, because he's like, you just want to be out in the forefront.
Like, he's like, you're still going to reap all the benefits, except you're not going to be in the spotlight anymore. That's your fucking problem. You want to be in the spotlight. He just starts telling him he's unworthy. Ghost blacks the fuck out. And
see, this is what you should have did to this nigga in private.
Yeah, but with a knife.
Ago.
With a knife.
Right.
Yeah. You want to do it in front of all these fucking people.
White people. You want to do it in front of all these white people donors. Oh, I'm embarrassed.
You know what? I won't be surprised if whoever the donor was that gave the money take that shit right back. I'm just saying. I
would blame everything on Ghost's breakdown. He just lost a child. I would be using that. I mean, y'all already using her death. You might as well.
So he start choking him the fuck out, and he just like, I kill you. You don't know who the fuck I am.
Dealing. Yeah. See, because that's my number one thing that he said. You must not know who the fuck I am. I will kill you, bitch.
Here go Tate.
I think I do. No, bitch. Yo, no.
Here go start. James. Turn around. Everybody looking like.
I literally had to pack my shit and leave.
This bitch. Y'all remember we watched it at 8 o'clock today, so we couldn't pause it. Here she go. Pause it. I said today it's live.
I cannot.
It was literally too much going the fuck over. It was just too much.
Stressing me out.
It was just too much. So then, you know, despite this little fake ass raid and shit that then went on at the little birthday party, and Ghost not showing up, and Tommy checking Tariq's ass, now it's time to sing happy birthday. They go to sing happy birthday, they open the cake, bam! Happy birthday, Raina. Mama, you didn't check the cake. I know!
Ordered the wrong cake, Tasha. I know, bitch. I'm stressed. I am tired and losing my mind.
So she run in the bathroom, and she's just sitting there looking at a picture with Raina on it, and here come fucking Tariq, like, talking about he want to confess, and he don't want her to blame herself.
If you don't shut the fuck up.
Tasha's just like, it's already being taken care of, and he's like, you know, basically, you know, I really don't want to bother you, I just want to help. And she's just like, if you want to help, get the fuck out of my way. And, you know, then he just keeps digging, and he's just like, you know, you wish it was Raina. You wish it was me instead of Raina. And she don't even answer.
She couldn't even answer.
She couldn't answer. She just threw her fucking picture and walked away. And then this motherfucker picked up a bottle of pills. Power Writers, I don't know where y'all about to take this story.
Dark.
But I don't want to go there.
I'm so happy. Oh, I don't know. Wait till we get to the next scene with him.
I'm not trying to go there right now.
Yeah.
Because that means he took these pills back to choke with him. Are we about to lose both of the twins?
Honestly, at this point.
So then we get to Dre, and Dre is on the phone trying to beg for his job back. Ain't nobody answering. He talking to the voicemail. Here come fucking Cristobal.
The whole voicemail.
Cristobal's just like, all my people are being taken the fuck out. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And he's just like, damn, like, you think it's Ghost Tommy? And he like, fuck no. I think it's 2-bit. And I think that if it's 2-bit. So Dre is just like, so wait, you think it's 2-bit? So if you saying it's 2-bit, you basically saying I was the one that put in the order because I'm in charge of 2-bit.
No, bitch. I'm saying I saw you. What the fuck you did to Julio to get his spot. And what I'm saying is 2-bit may not be too scared to do that shit.
Exactly.
And the whole time you was trying to take Julio's spot, guess who the fuck wasn't saying it and paying it any attention? Fucking Tommy.
Exactly.
You was doing that shit right under his nose.
And he just that might be true, but and I might don't want a number 2, but you are my number 2. So won't you do what the fuck you supposed to do and go handle it before I fucking have to handle it? And it's just like, see, the smart thing to do, Cristobal, would be to kill Dre.
Right.
Let's stop talking about it. We already know that Jimenez love you. Nobody's gonna miss Dre. Alicia might, but fuck her.
Yeah.
She gonna be mad at Dre anyway when she found out about these fucking clubs.
Whoop.
So
I hope she kill him.
Go ahead and fucking kill him.
I hope somebody kills him.
What the fuck? So then we get to, this was the craziest part of the whole show. So this is when Ghost comes to fuck home. He's drunk. I mean, he can.
Disgusting.
I'm surprised he didn't crawl from the elevator. Honestly, he comes in. He's drunk. He falls in the fucking corner.
He don't even see Tariq.
And he's just like, "Happy birthday."
No, he was like, "You a drunk ass bitch," and he was like, "Happy birthday, son. I love you."
And he was like, "I got a gift for you," and he gave him the gift, and
Tariq
is just like, thanks. Like, he just kind of pushed it away, and he's just like, James did tell him, you mad about me missing the party? And he was like, it was for a good cause. It was for your sister, and now her name's going to be on this building, blah, 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 blah. And, what did he say? What did he say about him, drug dealing?
He was like, Raina knew that you were a liar.
No, not that part. He said you was out drug. He said,
he was like, you knew I was at work. He was like, he said
something about she was out drug dealing. He was like, no, the fuck.
Well, he said something like, what, out dealing drugs?
Right. And he was like, I wasn't out drug dealing. I told you I was at the club. I was working, and he was like, what did he say with your dirt?
He was like, the club you bought with your drug money.
Right, like he just started going.
Go off, Tariq.
Your dirty money
Get
club.
this off your chest, son.
And he was just like, he was like, he was calling him a liar and shit, and he was just like, basically that Tariq was ungrateful.
Oh, yeah, he was saying, because he was like, only Raina loved him. Oh, he was like, you don't appreciate any of this. Yeah. He was like, Raina did.
And he was like, I don't want this shit. Like, he was like, I don't want it.
He was like, Raina knew you was a fucking liar.
Right,
and
he was
a
like,
cheating ass bitch.
He was like, he was like, you lied to me, I want the truth. And that's when he had brought up Raina, like Tanae was saying, and, he just started going to fuck off, and he was just like, you don't need the truth. And he did, because I remember Ghost was like, you a little punk. He was like, you a little punk now, or something.
Oh, yeah, he's like, oh, you turned into a little punk now?
Right, and they just going to fuck off on each other, and that's when he was like, Raina was the only one who did love you, and he was like, he was like, maybe if she hated you, she would still be alive, and
wow. That was it right there.
So then, because he was like, he told him, he was like, everybody knows that you only care about yourself. Mom knows, Kanan knows, Uncle Tommy knows, and he was like, maybe if, he said Raina knew too. He was like, Raina knew that
you was
a drug dealer, her shit, and blah blah blah, and that's when he was like, I'm going back to choke the night. After Ghost had fell and shit, and he was like, how the fuck you gonna get that not my money? He was like, I don't want your money, Ghost. Like, he started calling this nigga Ghost. So then they about to fucking fight. Here come Tasha, and he was like, that's when he was saying he was leaving. And then Ghost was just like, he was like, Tasha was like, you need to leave. Like, you need to just go ahead and go and come back tomorrow. And he was like, this is my fucking house. You was the one who left. Yeah. You already left. And she's just like, I don't give a fuck. You gonna get the fuck out
until we leave.
It just, Lord, it was this. When I say this family is falling the fuck apart. At this point,
I really want Tasha.
This family has fell the fuck apart.
I really want Tasha to invest in a nice bag.
Yo, you want her to beat Ghost up?
She needs to start whipping ass left and right at this point.
Yo, it's bad. The St. Patrick's are fucked up. Like, the Power Writers are doing a great job at like literally breaking them apart episode by episode. Like they're not.
You thought that Raina Diamond was as like bad as this shit could get. Right. Like right now they're in a terrible.
But I was thinking after the whole thing where they helped clean it up, and once Tariq had saw how they were cleaning it up, and then Tasha told him how to clean himself up, and they were basically working as a team to cover the murder up. Like, I thought that was going to bring them together.
Hell no. Because Raina was still dead. Yeah.
That was the thing. And it was like everybody complained about them not grieving that last episode because they only had an episode 2. Right. We on episode 5. These motherfuckers are grieving more and more each fucking episode. But, so then we get to, Teresi. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, this is when we get back. This is Teresi and oh, that's what it was. Tell us about a beef with Dre. When Teresi first met up with mocked and sex at the hospital while Connie was getting her chemo.
Right.
And they asked did he know anything, and he was like, all I know is that they have a beef with Andre.
Right.
And they was like, that's not enough, you need to get more. And he was like, trust me, I'll get more. I'll deliver it to you on a silver platter. That's what it was. So then Teresi is sitting down with Tommy at his house, and you know, he's basically just, first he sees this check. He sees this check and he's like, that's a lot of zeros. And he's like, what's this for? And Tommy snatches it away and he's like, nothing. And then Tommy was like, do you think I'll ever be able to get back and good with the Italians? And he was just like, you know, you need to let that go, whatever. And then he starts talking about how basically he just feels like he was loyal to the Italians for no fucking reason.
Because they put him out.
Because they just for them to put him out, and, you know, doing all these years, basically, you know, I should have just went ahead and read it. And Tommy's like,
you would have been a rat.
You would have been a rat. And he's like, you know, it's only important to be loyal to who? Did he say who people who are loyal to you?
Yeah.
People who are loyal to you, and that kind of made Tommy look at him kind of sideways, like, cause you know Tommy's number one rule is I ain't no fucking snitch.
Right.
So it's just like,
nigga.
He kind of gave him the Zori look, some LeBron daughter. Okay. So then we get to Dre, and Diego pops up on his ass, and you know he's just kind of flipping out on him, and he's just like, who told you to quit the clubs? And he's just like, you know, you was probably the one that set us up. You was the one that put that gold gun
that
there.
whole time it was his fucking sister.
Right. And Dre is just like, come on, man. Like, I don't even know what fucking gun you talking about. Chill. Like, you really need to think about
when
this.
have we been... when have we been with each other long enough for me to take something of yours, let alone to go and plant it somewhere?
Right.
Like, that don't make sense.
And he was just like, as far as the clubs, like, you know, that was some shit that Ghost had did. And Diego was just like, Ghost, huh? He's like,
gotta fuck some shit
I forgot about Ghost and Tommy or whatever. And he was just like, you know, they probably had something to do with your arrest. And Diego was just like, you know what, we're gonna take those motherfuckers
like,
out.
why would you... I mean, like, and my thing is, okay, because... Okay, Dre, I know you're upset with Ghost, but he has all right to be pissed off with you right now. So, like, stop trying to make it seem like you're justified in doing this, but you gonna really make it seem to Diego like fucking Tommy... I was gonna say Gami. Tommy and Ghost are the people who got him set up with the fucking police? Wow, fam, you are trash, and you definitely need to die for that.
It makes sense. It's
I mean, it definitely makes sense, but it's just like,
it's right up his alley. It's right up fucking Dre's alley for him to do some shit like that. So yeah, that's what he's talking. So Diego's like, yeah, we let's make a plan to take those motherfuckers out, but this stays between me and you. Don't say nothing to Alicia. And I'm just like,
don't do it.
Diego's gonna die, and Alicia's gonna be the person to kill him. At this point, like, I'm almost 1,000% sure. You know, she won his ass back. So Angie chilling on her floor, texting Ghost, you know, I'm sorry about earlier, blah blah blah, and Raina's birthday. And then she go look at the door. She had knocked at the door. She looked through the peephole. She get her gun. My cousin was like, who did Khadijah say it was?
I can't remember who
Khadijah said it was, but today was like, it's Tommy, and Seriously opened the fucking door. It was fucking
who? That's the only nigga I'm grabbing my fucking gun for. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing in my house?
So she like, who told you where I live at the whole time? He been with up in your fucking apartment.
Did Proctor tell you where I live? Nah, bitch, calm down.
Was it Jamie? No.
Shut up.
So basically, you know, she's still like, I told you I can offer you immunity if you want to help, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you.
I ain't no snitch, bitch.
I'm not no fucking snitch. And she's just like, he's just like, you know, I can give you what you want. He's like, give me the tracker. And she's like, why would I give you this? This is federal property. And he was just like, give me the fucking tractor. And she was just like, well, how do I know if I give you this tracker? Sorry, y'all. She always correcting me.
It's just like,
how do I know I don't know if I give you this tracker? Because you don't know how many people these last comments tried to come to me about Artulo's name.
I've been trying to tell you.
It was because of you, because you kept bringing it up.
They be thinking it. I just be saying it for them.
So she was just like, how do I know if I give you this, you're not still gonna, you know, help me out? He's just like, what did he say?
He was like, the same reason why you ain't got your gun. No.
What did I must didn't say what she said.
No, she was like, how do I know if you won't sign the agreement that you'll do something? Shit, I can't remember. I can't remember.
I can't remember, but he was just like the same reason why you got that gun on your waist. And then he was like, I liked when you had the plan over there, something like that. And she
Get the fuck out, sicko! Sick. I liked it when you had that plan over there. I will kill you. Sick.
It's just like, why is he like this? Like, why did he even have to tell her that?
He enjoyed that. He had like a little smile on his face.
Because that's scary to know that Tommy was in your fucking apartment.
And you didn't invite him.
Weird. So then Teresi meets back up with them and basically tells Mock and Sax everything. It was like music to their ears. Basically told him that Tommy is cleaning his money through Ghost's Club. Truth.
It's just like...
Sax was just like, yes! Like, this is all they needed. This is all the fuck they need. And it makes sense. It's like, duh, why didn't we think of that before?
Like, at this point, Teresi gotta die.
Who got a ride? Oh, so Tariq ended up getting a ride from Kanan back to school, and he's just like, why did you call me? And he like, fuck Ghost, I don't fuck with that nigga, and my mother done moved the fuck out. She doing her own thing now. I was just like, damn.
But like, don't make it seem like she doing her own thing. She don't fuck with me. You see how kids is trash.
And he's like, I will tell you happy birthday because of the whole rain and shit.
And that's why he really fucked with Kanan, because out of everybody, Kanan is the only person who like how to talk to him like an adult. Like, no, he's not sugarcoating shit. Like, he can respect that.
So then we got to the worst part for me, and it was when Tommy and Ghost went to go see the fucking priest. I mean, the preacher. And, they're just talking about everything, and
basically asking him, where the hell is God in your life?
And he told him that he blames God on this whole situation, and he said that God took everything away from him, his kids, his wife. Y'all, the way Tanette went off when he said that God took away Tasha from him.
I literally I think I may have jumped out of my seat.
Tanette went crazy. She
Bitch!
really went crazy. I mean, because that was...
I love to hear your fucking thoughts, stupid ass process on that, dummy. Because it's just like, nigga, God did not tell you to go and follow fucking Angela through the club to get her number, fall in love with her again, and fuck her in your club. Like, God didn't take you that route. Sorry, sir, he didn't.
So then he's like, well, continue being truthful. Tell me who else you blame. And he's just like, I blame my son and I blame my wife because she wasn't helping watch him and making sure that he was doing the right thing. And he's just like, well, where were you? And he's just like, why don't you blame yourself? He was like, because I was locked up for something that I didn't do. And he was like, well, who locked you up? And, basically he told him, you need to take a step back and realize that this shit is your fault.
My whole thing is, no, this is my number one thing. Do you really think that all this shit happened only while you were locked up?
That's what he thinks.
Nigga, you must not know the timeline. Please somebody help this nigga.
That's what he thinks, especially when it comes to Tariq. Like, he really feel like Tariq, but Tariq was already there while you were fucking
Angie, bitch. He stole the gun.
Exactly.
Did you forget?
Exactly. And he was just like, he asked me, he was like, what do you think Raina would want? And she was like, she would want me to be different. And he was just like, you can't just change because of that. You have to change because it's something that you want to do. And he was like, what is something that you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, what is something that you want? He was like, I want to be a better man.
And I want him to be a better man.
But he also said, where did you,
you need to go back and look at where you went wrong.
Where did he pop up at? Angie's apartment. I said, bitch.
At this point, it's about to go on. Because I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm sick.
This was really a fucking crazy
episode. It was a lot.
Who knows what the fuck is going to happen next? Like, I don't. Papa's really unpredictable these days.
I don't want to make any power predictions because I don't know shit.
So if you guys feel like we missed something, or if you caught on to something that we did, make sure you come under and comment and let me know, because I was talking to Courtney and Courtney was just like, every episode is going to be like this because it's just like they have to squeeze so much information into each episode, so it's going to be a lot. Like, it's just,
you know what?
It's like your brain just, I don't know if my brain can handle it.
Text Courtney right now at this moment.
What time is it?
It's kind of early.
It's early. It's 11:44.
I don't know what coach she's on, so it could be early.
But anyway, if this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every Sunday with an all-new power review. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show, and I will see you guys next Sunday for another crazy episode.
Ooh. Hold on 1 second. I just got to put one emoji inside my little text. Okay. And if you didn't know, now you know there's no show like the show, where we really, really try to give you guys a thorough power review and talk about everything, every scene, every facial expression in the scene. You know, we really want to have a nice conversation with you guys. Like, you can have a nice time. At any rate, you guys have a great night. I know you're going to be getting this later than usual, but what do they say? Later is better, or better than late, or better than to not have than to have it late. Whatever. Anyway, peace out.
Look what HB said. He said, side note, Tiff, you and Tanea have been putting out great power reviews all season long, but I thoroughly enjoyed last week's. I can't wait to hear what Tanea has to say, because she and I, on the most part, on the same page for the most part. So Kim said,
we really are, though.
Kim said, go ahead and drag. Just leave Sammy, Cristobal, and Vincent out of it. So he said, Cristobal, why are you caping for him? So they just messaged me again, and he said, where's the review? And she said, they either record and upload. He said, oh yeah, that's right. He said, I'm not rushing. I'm just ready for Tanea to go the fuck off.
Because the thing about it is, Kimberly, okay? Okay, Kim.
Bye.
Okay, bye, Kim.